Are you looking for a vacuum for construction, or maybe just for your garage, or maybe cleaning a car? Well, in this video, we're going to show you the vacuum that we like to use. I personally like this Milwaukee cordless one.
And me, I'm a big fan of the Ridgid ProPak, and we are the plumbing gurus. My name's Clayton.
And I'm Karsten.
And on this channel, we're striving to keep you informed on all the proper plumbing practices that we like to use. That's
right. And if you're new to this channel, maybe consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button to see more videos just like this one. Let's jump into this.
Let's do this.
All right, welcome back. So now we're going to jump into showing you the vacuums we prefer to use. So I personally like this Milwaukee battery powered one. It's an M18, so it takes an 18-volt battery. Beautiful thing is it fits the 9 amp, and looks like there's actually, I don't personally have a 12 amp, but it looks like there's some space to fit a 12 amp battery, which could last you a very long time for battery power. So again, the reason I personally have this one and not this gigantic thing over here is I drive a truck. He drives the van, I drive the truck, so it fits nice and tight, it's compact, it holds all the stuff in here, doesn't have anything laying around. We got the parts in here, this nice little skinny thing for doing tight places. This one here for just sucking up a bunch of dirt and whatnot. Now, as plumbers, the main reason that I have a wet dry back is that I like to suck up toilets. I like to suck up water. Water's all over the place. So what I do to suck up the water is we pop out the filter here.
I like how that just comes out like that.
Yeah, it does come out nice and easy.
It doesn't, yeah, it just kind of slides in and then just
quick release, little quarter turn.
Nice and easy, yeah.
Goes in. And then when you're sucking up water, it's great for that. It's about a 2 gallon, so it doesn't hold a lot. So if you're sucking up a toilet, you can only usually do 1 toilet for it. But for us, if I'm under a sink cutting into water lines, or if I'm in a tight place cutting into water lines, I'll have this thing handy so that I can just suck up the water.
So I noticed here that the hose is not very long.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest downfall. The only real downfall to this is the hose doesn't get super long. It's not terrible,
not bad, though,
but if you're trying to get into if you just kind of carry it around. The nice thing about it is it is light. Mm-hmm. So when I'm using it, I just kind of carry it around and suck things up. Another downfall is actually the hose is quite small in comparison to this one here. But yeah,
it's nice and compact.
It is super. Clean, right? I do like how compact it is, and I use it as I sit down on it for eating lunch. It probably says you're not supposed to, but I do anyways. Yeah, so that's kind of one of my favorite vacuums that I use personally.
Sweet. So we're going to jump right into the Ridgid ProPak here. This guy has 17 liter capacity and it's 5 US gallons. I believe it's got a 5 horsepower motor to it. Now this guy is awesome. For what I do, I have a big work van. It worked great as well for in a garage because it's easy to store. It's square. You can stack stuff on top. To the manufacturer's spec, it says you don't want to stack anything over 50 pounds on top of this vacuum. But check it out. It's nice and square. You know what I mean? It's just easy to store. For storage. And on the back here, it's got some extensions here. So if you're if you got a kind of a bad back or whatever, where you don't feel like bending over and you got a vacuum on the floor a lot, you can just add these extensions right to the hose. Now I've went through 3 of these, and this is the first ProPak that I've got. The other vacuums that I had with the other Ridgid were they're orange, but this one here, top notch, I love it. So on this side here, it's got a few little cool attachment hoses that you can, attachments that you can attach to your hose, which is awesome. So it fits in nice and neat, keeps them nice and protected, folds over just like that. I love this thing, look at that. Now check this out. You open this side here, and in here you got the hose, which is nice and neat inside here, right? And then you got the extension cord.
How long is that bad boy? That thing looks long.
This extension cord, I believe it's 20 feet long.
Wow.
Now, how sweet is that? You don't have to run another cord for this vacuum. I know a lot of the other vacuums, the cords are 5 feet long. Well, a lot of the times you want something that's
you end up having to run an extension cord. And that's why I like this one, is you're not pulling out extension cords, but that thing, you're pretty much, there's almost always power somewhere in the house, which is super nice.
Yeah, it's absolutely, Karsten. And again, one of the downfalls about this one is that it doesn't have a battery. So it'd be pretty sweet if they made a vacuum that had a power cord and a battery.
Milwaukee should definitely make a corded.
Ridgid should.
And bigger.
Ridgid should. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just pull this hose out here. So It's neat. Look at it. Look how nice this just comes out, just like that.
Yeah, it's nice that it just holds everything.
Keeps it all protected. You don't have to worry about the hose wrapping around. I know those other vacuums that they have, the hose you have to wrap it around. It always gets caught on stuff, and the hose gets damaged and whatnot. So like this is just keeps everything nice and neat and protected, and also for longevity reasons, right? Just keeps it nice. And check out this cord here. Like, look at this. Just wraps up nice. It's like 20, honestly, it's like 20 feet long. Like, look at that.
Wow.
Like, that is awesome. I love it. And it just packs up nicely. And it actually, when you buy the vacuum, the cord comes wrapped up like this. So it's really easy just to keep the cord nice and neat, just like that. And then on the other side here, this is where you plug in your hose. And it's got a little clip on here, which is pretty sweet. So you just push it on and just gently just slide it on. Yeah. And it's got a little stopper so you can't actually pull the hose off, so which is awesome too. And the hose itself.
The nice thing with that is how long your hose is.
Yeah, look at it.
If you're actually cleaning your car, like this one I wouldn't recommend the best for cleaning cars just because the hose isn't super long, but again, you can carry it and bring it in, but that thing can pretty much sit outside the car, like right in there, and just
get right into it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's got some of the cool attachments that you can use to clean the car. And this here has a little bit of a thicker hose as well. So if you're sucking up like construction dust or debris or whatever, it has a lot more volume in the hose than the Milwaukee vacuum here. Not to talk down on this because I
have actually had this one get clogged. Like if you're sucking up a lot of big like wood dust, sawdust, it gets clogged in here. And then actually, to be honest, it's not quite as easy as that one. When you're unlocking this one, to unlock this is kind of tough. So that's probably one of the other like small downfalls about this, but it's never really been an issue for me personally.
Yeah, all in all, I would say this is my favorite vacuum here to use. And you can see here to put the hose back in. And the cool thing about it too is when you buy this is how this hose comes in the vacuum. So you don't have to worry about like manipulating the hose to fit it in.
Right.
So this is so you just push this end down, push this side inside just like this.
And if you guys are looking to pick one of these up, we're actually going to put a link in the description below for each one of these if you decide that you do like these. And let us know in the comments below actually which one you would prefer to use, because I like mine.
And I love mine, and I'd love to hear if anybody else has kind of went through the same experience that I have with the vacuum, that they're just like love the vacuum. Like this is like one of my pride and glory tools that I have in the van.
What vacuum do you use for construction?
Yeah.
I want to see your filter. We didn't see that.
Oh, that's right.
Open that bad boy up.
So on this guy here, I'll show you. It's got one little clip here, and another little clip on the side. So really easy to get to, and it's got a little spot where you can put your fingers underneath. Like just really easy to work with. So you just clip it up.
It's nice.
Pull this out.
Wow,
it's got a huge spot for water,
big.
as you can see. 17 liters it will hold, right? And then to take the filter off. Now this is what I was talking about, Carson's filter here on the Milwaukee.
That's right.
It's just easy to pull off. On here, you kind of have to grab it, and there's a little tab here. So what you do is you just grab you grab the filter and you just pull it straight out, and then that's what you would use here for doing a wet
See, that's
vac.
still better than the, I have the big construction one. You have to actually like screw that thing on.
Oh, right.
It's kind of a pain.
Yeah,
So that's actually a nice, that's new.
It's not bad, yeah. Actually, the other ones have the same style.
Oh,
and then it's got a little float here as well, so if you're sucking up water, it'll just automatically stop sucking, so it won't spew water everywhere. So
that's right.
Keeps everything nice and neat and tidy, especially if you're inside a house vacuum out a toilet, or if you're cutting water lines in the basement and you get water coming out. They work great. You just stick your vacuum on the water line, it sucks all the water, there's no mess.
Cutting the toilet line is the lowest line. You can't really drain that.
You can't get a bucket underneath it or something. Just grab this vacuum. And and then this guy just slides right on top of here. Like super easy to put back together. Clip, just like that. Done. Comes with a nice little handle that you can grab and carry around. Handle folds down right into the top. Nice, smooth, slick. Awesome. 2 thumbs up. I give this like a 9.5 out of 10.
I give this a 10 out of 10.
Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys got some value out of this one.
Yeah, if you feel you got some value, maybe smash that like button too.
Smash the like button. Drop us a comment, please. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.